Checking everything, make sure everything's good to go. Should be flipping over, and we are. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another RSG Ranger J 1999 mini roster review madness on a Monday, bringing you some fun and helping you guys out with your Star Wars Galaxy Heroes accounts as we continue on with the game. This is what we do. So we're here to talk shop, hang out with you guys a little bit. I am drinking bourbon. Brought to you by our good friend Andrew Kopta, who made sure that I had some bourbon, whiskey, Canadian whiskey, all the fine stuff that you expect from our good friend Andrew Kopta. But we are here to do mini roster reviews, and if you're new to what we do here, is basically this is how it works. If you have something you want to look at, put your ally code in, and I will look at that. Grande, you dingleberry, I'm in the lunch stream. Get your monkey ass in here. But if you would like me to look at something on your roster, feel free to put your ally code in. If you are a Patreon, you can put it in. You don't have to worry about anything. If you're not a Patreon, you can still put your ally code in. If you'd like to make a donation, you can. I don't have the thing up. It just gives you guys some ideas. Let me pull that up there. Here it is. There you go. It just gives you an idea for some stuff that we offer. It doesn't really matter. But if you can't, I know some of you money's tight, things of that nature, we'll still look at your stuff. So that's what we're here to do, is to help you guys out with your mini rosters, or with this mini roster review session. So that's what we do here at RSG. We help you guys out. If you're in chat, say hello to chat. Do me a favor if you're watching, give us a thumbs up on the video. It does help get our content out there into the YouTube world. With that, if you have questions that are on your mind, feel free to put those in there as well. And let's do this. You can see I did Heroic Sith, and I didn't get a chance to do Phase 4. And the loot is, well, the loot is poopy. The loot is poop. And we'll take what we can get, right? So, and someone just joined me who, I wonder who it could be.
Hello, Ranger.
It's, oh, look, oh, Lord, it's Grande.
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing all right. What are you doing? What's going on with you, buddy?
Just chilling like a villain. We caught me at a time when I was at the house by myself for like an hour. Can you believe that?
I don't know what to say.
I know. I don't know what to do with myself. I have to start dinner here in a little bit, but I was like, I'm gonna go hang out with my brother
From another mother.
Just chill. Yeah. And I saw you were doing some roster reviews.
Yeah.
Maybe doing a little bit of Grand Arena. And I thought, oh, well, let's go hang.
Yeah. I'm about to go see what my opponent put into their defense. Let's see. Kobe Girl. Oh, that's a cool name. Let's see what old Kobe Girl put in her defense. Oh, she went full defense. Oh, Lord.
Oh, she went. I'm watching at the stream, and it's a little delayed. So. Oh, both Revens. Okay.
But not.
Okay. I mean, you
best.
can take them out.
Yeah.
I mean, depending on what she's got.
Kirstall.
It's a strange Malik team. I mean, a strange Revan team, no Malik. So, okay.
Yeah. So, oh no, did I not pull full defense on?
What?
What happened?
What? No. You got a full defense. Go in there. Click in there. You just can't
Oh, I
see
missed it. I missed the Kirstall team.
Click in there. They're there, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not there.
You scared yourself. You almost punked yourself.
No,
Oh,
Yeah,
on
I'm
the
missing a
bottom?
team. That's weird. I could have sworn I did all my defensive teams yesterday.
Oh, no.
That's all right.
It's all right. You'll still win. It's all right.
Yeah. So, I was wondering what's going on, but I could have sworn I put in that yesterday. I put in all the teams. That's really weird. Huh. I do like I always do. Oh, well. Doesn't really matter. Because Jedi Revan, I'll mirror. Darth Revan is a really weak Darth Revan team. And then the South teams don't really scare me. They got a Bounty Hunter team. What's the speed on Bosk? Look at this real quick. It's just got something good on here. 245, 275. Django lead. It's okay. Kira team with Zalbar. It's a weird combination.
Okay.
So,
man, I got tons of feats I got to do still.
Yeah, I do too.
I always look at it and I'm like, where did all these new feats come from?
That's weird. I wonder how that happened. Could have sworn I put all my team on yesterday. Oh well, we'll get the points.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. I'm not worried about it. She's not getting past my Darth Revan team, and she's certainly
probably not
getting past some of the other teams I got. So,
well, she'd have to have like one of 3 teams geared up for it, right?
Yeah, and I don't think she does. Well, we'll figure it out later on. I gave myself a handicap. We'll see what happens. If I win, I win. If I don't, I don't. It's all fine. So we got Riverboy 12 in there. He says hello. Dr. Feelgood. He's the one who feel all right is there. Apropos Wound is in there. Hey. SD Joe 84 says what's up? What's going on, SD Joe? Slash Red Rhodes is here. Dark Stanley's here. Says you're missing Kira's here with me, Ranger J. Question my ID is. Oh, let's look. So apropos wound or win, if you want to say it however you want. Let's look at this real quick. Question 596-855-225.
Oh,
hey, SD Joe just donated $9.99. He wants me to look at our. He wants me to look at his stuff. Absolutely. If there's anything specific, let me know. All right. He says, should I shift mods to get Padme to 7 stars? Well, let's look at your separatists.
Yeah, if your separatists are ready to go, then yes.
Let's see what he's got. He's got a Gear 12 Grievous. We've got a Gear 12 Asajj. We got a Gear 11 B2 with the Zeta. You've got a Gear or 6 star, but with the Zeta Brute. You got a Dooku. You have a B1 that's 7 stars, low gear though. I don't think you really need to. Well, play it out. You're not going to be able to use your Geonosian for the 7 star. You'll be able to use him for the 6 now, unless you can get him to 7. Yeah, I can get you squared away, SD Joe, and thank you for the kind donation, my friend. But you can go in with like Grievous, Asajj, B2, Dooku, B1. You do that. I mean, I know your Dooku's only Gear 12, but you'll get 6 stars, not a problem. 7 stars is gonna be a little tricky. Luckily, the event runs for a week, so if you can get your Brood Alpha to 7 stars and be able to use him with Grievous, Asajj, B2, Geonosis, Brood Alpha, which will give you the Brute, and then maybe Dooku, I think you're fine. I think you'll be more than fine. You have Asajj, you have B2, you have a tank with the Brute. Dooku has extra damage against GR, and then Grievous is Grievous, even at 12 stars. Hey, JG Hot One, welcome to the program, my friend. I think he's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, his it's hard to see. I think his Brute Alpha's 10, so that's pretty good. He says, would Sunfac be okay if GBA doesn't make it? Let's see here. Where's your Sunfac? Your Sunfac is Gear 8. No. He will just be basically a paperweight. He's going to get smoked. So if you can't get your Sunfac higher gear, then he's going to be he's going to be problematic for the 7-star event. But even with that, I mean, you could use him just as a placeholder. He's going to die, which will help your Grievous. Yeah, you got some pieces here, man. I think you'll be okay. I mean, if you get your Brood Alpha good to go, then that's what you want to go with. But 7 stars with those 4, just one more. Sunfac with B2, Asajj, General Grievous, Dooku. I like that maybe B1. I mean, I know he's only Gear 9. I think he'd be okay. Sunfac's Gear 10. 9. No, he's 8. That's going to be hard, man, because your Sunfac's going to die immediately. If you can get your Brood Alpha squared away, then yeah, but that's going to be your best bet. But yeah, should be fine, my friend. All right, let's go to our good friend SWGOH. He just wants a general overall view. All right. Heroic takedown. Crap loot. Great. It's always crap loot with the heroic AET. Could do Jordica, yeah. All right, so let's look at SWGOH. Just a full overview of what I should focus on next. You got it, my friend. Let's get you squared away. All right, 296 658 455. All right, let's look here. All right, so we're running the Revan team. Looks pretty solid. Running the Falcon team, so you're doing pretty solid in both areas. So let's just do a general review. 4.7, up 4.8 million GP. A lot of Gear 13s. Like this a lot. Ooh, god dang. It's very, very good. Let's look at your speed. So the first thing I do when I do any of these is just speed. So Revan, let's see what your speed on your Revan is. Revan is 325, good enough. Boss is your second fastest character. 304. Okay. Padme's fast. Jedi Knight Revan's fast. What's your Basilisk Sean? $298. Okay. It's not bad, but it's not great either. Your Malik is $297. I'd like to see your Basilisk Sean faster. I think she's way too slow. I mean, so typically, SD Joe, two things you see on the Revan team, right? Whether you're running Sith Trooper or you're running Marauder, it doesn't really matter. People have two ways of going about doing the Revan. They either go fast Malik above like 30, which I don't know if you're capable of doing. I'd have to really break down your mods. And then Revan right after that, so that your Malik goes first, gets rid of any taunting tank, and then Revan attacks the leader and fears the entire group, and then you're off to the races, right? Then it really doesn't matter what your Basilisk Sean's speed is because she's going to go next. However, in this circumstance, we don't have that. So, if you don't have the mods to get over, and you usually want over 330 for that, if you can't do that because of your mod situation, then your best bet is to make Revan as fast as possible, so you can, for offensive purposes, so you can do your shock, have Bastila go before their Bastila, so you can get Corrupted Battle Meditation off, so that way you can do your big hits. That's kind of the way you have to look at it. So that kind of stands out to me. Your Jedi Knight Revan's fine. Padme, you're going with a fast Padme. I understand it. It's totally cool. A lot of the characters for your speed order look fine as well. I don't really have any problem with any of the characters that you Gear 13. You've done the right ones. So just a real quick glance, they look really good. So we'll go through your teams real quick.
You know, if his mods are even slower than he has, I have to run a really fast GMY to make it work.
Yeah, if you go GMY as well.
So I have to go, so kind of order of operations. If you beat your shard on mods, then you run Marauder. If you don't, then you run Sith Trooper. If you still don't, then you remove HK and you put in GMY.
Yeah, that's kind of the order of operations. So something to look at. We're going to be just nitpicky because this is such a good account you've got. I definitely think you need to keep working hard on speed. You need to be farming speed mods and trying to get speed secondaries as best as you can. I think you're kind of lacking a little bit in that area. So if you're struggling in your arena, maybe think about remodding your keep your Revan where he's at, but see if you can get your mass around 310 to 312. That's where you really want it. Hi, Mothkanada. Lovely Mothkanada there.
Yay!
So SD Joe says I'm following what Warrior said and doing Gear 13 for the top 3 in every major faction. No, that's fine. I don't have any problem with your Gear 13.
Yeah, your Gear 13ing looks great, actually.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier. Absolutely. Love it. And I think that's fine. We got to get your mod, maybe get your bass a little bit faster. I think by doing that, you can maybe do a little bit better in arena. It's tricky because really the Darth Revan the teams come down to who goes first. So,
and you really have to play around with it.
Yeah. So, all right. So let's look at here. Let's just kind of go through your teams. Let me take this off speed first and just see where we're at with all the teams. I'm going to be mainly looking for with an account like yours, SD Joe, Zeta suggestions, maybe characters that you haven't worked on yet that might help one of your teams out. That kind of thing. When we're a late game account like this, then that's pretty much we focus in on. So we'll start with Bounty Hunters. They look great. As we said, your boss speed is fantastic. Zeta's on the right characters. I don't have any problem with your PvP, your Bounty Hunter team. Ewoks, something you could work on. You don't want to when you get caught up. We'll go through the other teams here, but maybe a team you want to work on for offense. They're really good on offense. Grandy, you can talk about how good those guys are.
I like me some Ewoks. The challenge is there's so many other teams we have to work on.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if he did good enough to get C-3PO, did he get a 7-star C-3PO with that team?
I would be shocked if he didn't. Let's go check real quick.
The only reason to work on him at that level is to get 7-star C-3PO.
I didn't even see 3PO. Where is 3PO? Oh, wow. I'm not seeing 3PO at all here. Oh, there he is. 5-star.
So we need to work on Ewoks enough to get 7-star C-3PO.
Yeah, that's one thing I'm thinking too. We're thinking pillars. We're thinking things you need to work on. I'd say start getting the Ewoks. You only need them like if you've got the Zedon Chirpa.
Gear
11,
10, Gear 10 with like super good mods and maybe Gear 11 if you kind of don't want to move
like
the
for
mods.
Wicket and I'd say Paplu, get some gear on. Speed on Paplu, and then Zed on Chirpa. Get him to about 10, some to 11. That's what I beat it with. So you don't have to go super heavy into the gearing. So we got to get that 3PO going. That's hurting you there. So let's focus on the Ewoks. That's one thing. Next team, First Order, looks great. Looks really good. So check out your Galactic Republic team. Super amazing team. I think one of the teams that you do see being used is 3PO on this team. Well, he's got a Gear 12 Fisto. Nice.
I don't know what you do with that, but it might be good for later.
Yeah, we don't know. So that's all right. But the top three, we got Anakin, Kenobi, and Padme, all Gear 13. So really nothing to work here other than getting your 3PO. So let's get him scored away for that team. For right now, 3PO, I'd say the top two that I've seen most people using and it works the most is 3PO as the 5th or Shock T as the 5th. He says he's getting ready for the rework. Very nice. All right, let's go to your Imperial Troopers. They look great. What's the speed of your Stark? Oh no, this is 247. You get 20 from Veers. He needs to be a little bit faster. I like his speed set on Stark more than I like what you got here with Potency Health. It's about him going first. For the Imperial Trooper team, you always want Stark to be around 260, 270 speed or higher, because that way you can kill a lot of bounty hunter teams and other teams like that. It just frees you up on offense. So if you can get your troopers, remember troopers have got to go first. And if they don't, then they're in trouble. But if they do go and you get the death ball rolling where they're just starting to kill the crap out of things, then you're good to go. So let's think about maybe putting a speed set on Stark and maybe reworking him. Other than that, your troopers look great. I don't have any problem with that. Let's see. We already talked about your Jedi look great. Gear 13 Revan, Kenobi, Anakin. But Anakin and Kenobi are on the GR team. We've got Jedi Knight Revan, who's Gear 13. Jedi are great for offense. So check out your Night Sisters. Asajj, Talzin, Daka, Spirit are all Gear 13. I would probably, if you're going to go Gear 13 with Daka, let's get the Zeta Honor. Might as well, right? You've already paid the investment. So there you go. So
Yeah.
Manimal 100 says, how to obtain one of these Ross reviews? Well, all you need to do is put your ally code in. If you want to make a donation, you can. If you want to become a Patreon, Manimal, we do this for free of charge for any of our Patreons at any time. But it is people that donate, Patreons, people that donate, and then anybody else that throws their ally code in. So if you don't have a lot of Ross reviews and you got your ally code in there, I'll be more than glad to look at anything you want me to, Manimal. So check out the damage on Spirit. Let's look at old Spirit here. I haven't seen it
he's got a G13 Spirit.
Look at
Which means that team is going to be impressive.
Damage is 5,000. Jesus.
I mean, that's definitely a
ridiculous.
Team that's,
not going to be fun to play with. Not going to be fun to play with at all.
Not going to be fun to play against, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Good job on that one.
Old Republic, I'm a big fan of the Old Republic team. Yours is good to go. You got the Zetas on the right character, so nothing really there to talk about. We know Rebels, we got 3PO, we got to get him up and running. Other than that, you've got the big three, CLS, Chewbacca, and Han in Gear 13, so good to go there. Rogue One looks pretty solid, so all in all, good job. Yeah, 3PO is a priority. Resistance, I'm sure your JTR squared away. Yes, it is. Scoundrels. Let's see what you got for Scoundrels. Your nest is 13, so that's really good. You've got the Prepare Squad with Kira, L3, Young Han, Young Lando, along with Vandor, so that's a great team to run on the backline defense. Really throws people for a loop. Scoundrels, Separatists, again, you've got Gear 13 Grievous, you've got Geonosis Improved Alpha 12 with the Zeta. A lot of the main characters have Zetas. No complaints there. Looks fine. You're on the right path. Sith, I'm sure will be great. They are. Look at all those beautiful Sith. No problems there. So yeah, I think a couple things stick out to me on your account, Joe. First of all, speed mods are needed. You need higher damage. You need more speed mods with speed secondaries 19 or higher. Not an easy thing to get. You just got to stick with it and get your ass in the trenches with me, doing it every day like I do. Suffering through mod depression, and then I would say work on your Ewoks. That's a priority. Maybe do the Zeta on DACA. For the most part, your teams are done. They're squared away. They're Gear 13. They're good to go. We are missing a 3PO. I would say definitely work on the Ewoks. Get them to 10 or 11 so when the event rolls around, you'll be good to go. So looking at your account, I think one of the things is remod, maybe do some structure on your arena team because it could be hurting you a little bit. If I was facing your team, it'd be a little easier to get around. So I know getting mods is not easy, but just keep at it. There's not much you can do other than do the best you can with what you got, right? But I'd like to see your Bass a little faster, at least to about 310 to 312 speed. Malik you can leave alone. The rest you can kind of leave alone. But if you need to move some mods, see if we can get her to about 310 to 312. That may help you out since you can't do the Malik Revan combination. I think doing that stuff, working on getting 3PO and that and some other things we mentioned, you'll be good to go. All right. We have another request there, Grande Petroni.
Okay.
All right. From Manimal.
Okay.
All right. Let me put this ally code in. SD Joe says, thanks, guys. Appreciate the help. Shout out to Shadowlands. So we'll shout out to your guild, Shadowlands. More than glad to do that. All right. Manimal is given there. He says, I subscribe to your podcast and channel. Nice work, fellas. Yes, my mods are a mess at the moment. They always are.
Yeah. Most people are always in it, constantly trying to like rework the teams. I mean, yeah. I'm actively right now, like redoing my mods. Like right now, as we look, I'm actually in here going, okay, we need to, what do we have mod wise? And I'm just noticing that I have a lot more speed on some crit chance mods that I'm not using right now. Like I have an 8 speed crit chance mod, and I'm like, where can I utilize this better?
Sure.
Who doesn't have that mod in the right spot, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you're constantly, going, oh wait, I could throw that on IG88. How often do I use IG88? Well, not that often. But let's try and see. Like this mod right now is going to go on Cad Bane of all people, because I'm like, well, CAD, you will just swippy swappy around, and it'll be awesome.
All right. So we're doing fine arena, and we're doing fine on your fleet. Let's kind of look at everything. We do have Gear 13 Revan, Grievous, Malix, Basila, anything else? B1's Gear 13. Okay. I didn't mean to hit that. Yes, that's R2D2. Thank you, game. Let's just check your speed overall. Speed looks good. Why is CLS faster than Basila? 37 versus Basila, who is... Okay, she's 144, so she's at 300, good enough. Okay, just want to check. B1's fast, Newt, good, Generate Revan, R2, BB8, I'm going to look at his speed. Stark, see where your Stark's at. Oh, no. No. Yeah, we definitely... Oh, I stand corrected. He's at 264 speed. That works for me. I was thinking I didn't see speed set on there.
Actually, you sit corrected, but that's okay.
I sit corrected. 264 is pretty good. That put you at 284. I stand corrected.
Sit corrected.
And we're missing a mod on BB-8 who's missing a triangle. So I can't really judge his speed. He's at 254. Where's your boss? Why is your boss so slow? Okay, tenacity. 241. Do we have a Django? We do have a Django Gear 11. So 270. We need to put some speed. I like the tenacity on Bosk. Keep your best 2 tenacity pieces there, but let's try to get a speed set for Bosk. Any mods you have in the 10 to 14 range, they try to get him around the 260 to 270 mark, because you want to move around 290, 300 on your speed on your Bosk with the Django lead, so he can't be troopered or JTR'd. You want them to be forced to have to use CLS. So, yeah. Definitely want to see that. Other than that, your Thrawn's super slow. I don't know why your Thrawn's super slow. What's speed on your Thrawn? .253. Yeah, we're definitely missing some slicing on some mods, and we're definitely missing some mods that need better speed. The characters that you do have in the upper echelon are fine. I'd like to see a little bit more speed on Bosk and Thrawn, if possible. It's not always feasible minimal. Mods are the one thing that me and Grande talk about more than anything in this game. Constantly farming them, trying to get the speed secondaries, things that messes. That's fine. I didn't. Yeah, the only thing I was looking at for Manimal for CLS was the speed that you had on CLS faster than your Bass. I was going to have you switch it out. That's all. Because you want Bass as fast as possible. We don't have a Malik. Oh, we do have a Malik. Okay, so good. Gear 13, good. Grievous is Gear 13. Okay, so what do we need to work on? Well, definitely speed sets with speed secondary is always important. You're at 3.9 mil. So you're Division 2 now. It says you're Division 3, but you should be Division 2 now. So you're going to have to start really... it says I runs GG nuke to climb an arena. That's fine. That's totally fine. I don't have a problem with some of the stuff I've seen up here. It's just some of the modding. Stark is fine where he's at. We need Bosk to throw on a little bit faster, I would say, as it's just a quick glance when I check your speed. Those are the things that pop out. So let's kind of go through your teams, see what's missing, what you could be working on. First of all, I'm going to check your GR. Well, if I can get the damn thing to cooperate with me. I don't want rarity. I want all. Thank you. I like to play the game. Thank you. Let's see. Galactic Republic. Looks good. We need a second Zed on Padme. You got some work to do, but this would be a great team for you. You got a 6-star Padme. Can we get a 7-star? Let's look at your Separatists to see where we're at for a 7-star Padme. Even a 6-star, she's great, but let's just see if we can get that 7-star for you. Oh, yeah. You've got 13 Grievous, as we talked about previously. Where does that damn noise come from? Oh, something weird. You got B1. Yeah, you're going to get 7-star Padme, no problem. Gear 13 B1, Gear 13 Grievous, Gear 12 Newt Zeta, B2's 12 with a Zeta, size Zeta, Jordica, Gear, yeah, you've got that. So Padme will not be a problem for you. I would say the next team that you're working on, you can work on the Geonosians. I see you're farming Brood Alpha. Keep farming him. Is get your GR squared away. You're going to have 7-star Padme now. This is a great team. Upper echelon teams. I think it's the third best team in the game. Probably second behind Jedi Knight Revan. I kind of put them neck and neck to each other. But yeah, I'd go in on the GR team. You're going to have 7-star Padme. She's Gear 11. You can take her to 12 once you get her squared away. And then, yeah, I'm digging 7-star Gear 12 Padme. And then after you put the second Zeta on Padme, then it'll be Anakin, Kenobi, and then Ahsoka for Zetas. And then you can start finish farming your Geos for GOTV. So I think that's kind of where you're at right now. Let's kind of go through the rest of your team and see where we're at. Bounty Hunters we talked about is great. Eventually Zeta you'll want is the second Zeta on Boss to keep him from losing his taunt. We already talked about your running Jango lead. We need more speed on Boss. You want to keep that one of those tenacity sets you got on him, and then a speed set. Go with the tenacity that's the best for you with speed secondaries, and then run that. Bounty Hunters are fine though. Your Ewoks, I'm sure, are fine. Yeah, they're fine. They're fine where they're at. Gear 12 Elder, Gear 11 Chirpa. You already have your 3PO, so it's all good. First Order. Eventually, this is a team we'll want to work on. Not at the moment. Your type of GR. Let's look at your troopers. We know your Stark is good. What about the rest of the team? We need to get Garen Shore Trooper. And let's keep farming our range. He's a great character. The other four, Veers, Death Trooper, Stark, Snow Trooper, are fine. I prefer to run Sword Trooper instead of Stormtrooper, but if you're going to run him for the Trooper team, your Stark's 264, so that's 284 speed, so that's good enough for right now. Your Jedi are fine. We know you have Jedi Knight Revan. The team's squared away. Good to go. Old Republic. Looks good. Work on your Canderous gear eventually. Should you gear 13 Jedi Knight Anakin next? If you're going to be using GR and go all in and finish your Padme, yeah, I would. That's not a bad call for Anakin. Gets the ship, gets him. The three you're going to do on GR, like you saw in the last account that Warrior said, get the top three, and it's Padme, Kenobi, and Anakin. Rebels are fine. Yep. Resistance is fine. Scoundrels. Get your Nest to 12. That bayonet makes a big difference in how hard she hits. But she's fine. 7 stars, Gear 11 with the Zeta. We have Kira. We got Young Han. We got L3. We got Vandor. Let's also work on your young Lando. He's Gear 11. So you've got the preparation team ready to go. It's a great team for defense backline. Sith. Here, look at your Separatists. Sith look fantastic. I'm going to eventually take Sign to 12. But he is Gear 11 with the Zeta. Fine there. And then, yeah, we already looked at your Separatists. So I think you're in a pretty good spot. I would say keep focusing on your Separatists. That's mainly your Geonosians. Keep farming Geonosian Brood Alpha. I think work on them. Work on your GR team. Now that you're going to have a 7-star Padme. I would invest heavily into that team as well. The only Zetas you need for the Geonosians really is Brood Alpha. You want the Brute. And then if you want to go heavy into the GR team and get that rounded out with the gear and also the Zetas, I think those would be your next two big projects. And then you can kind of go back in and round out some of your teams like First Order, which really hasn't been touched. Another team you can place on defense or use for offense against like Karth teams, things of that nature. Continue working on your speed mods. I think getting your speed is going to be crucial for you. You've got some higher end mods, but then it dips off. Make sure you recheck your modding. You're missing a couple of characters I checked were missing mods, so let's see if we can get that squared away and get your characters back to where they were before. Running around with only 5 mods in BB-8 is not a good thing. So let's check those characters and make sure that we've got mods in there. So yeah, I think you're down the right path. Just take those suggestions and run with it, my friend. And just since it's been mentioned and Yuto popping here, you're more than welcome, man. He says, awesome. Thanks, guys. That's pretty much the direction I'm going. You got it, man. You're on it. But I do offer modding services, so if you'd like someone to help remod your account, you can see there $15 for every 500K total GP. And if you want me to hang out with you while I'm doing it, then it'd be additional $20. So it's pretty on the cheap, so there you go. Now Yuto can't come in here like, Ranger, did you talk about the mod service? Yes, I did. So that's there. I am going to be doing a modding session grande with BCM on Thursday. Mm-hmm. So we're going to do a live roster redo. I'm going to be going in there and spend a few hours doing his account. You guys can watch me live. I may do it on Twitch just so I can listen to music while I do it. It's going to be cray-cray.
You are going to really do remons?
I've been doing them. Oh, remons? No, Remon told me last night that he wanted me to do it. I'm like, brother, I'll stream that too. Because I told him about BCM because I'm doing him Thursday. I'm like, you gotta pay me, man. I'll stream it. I'll stream that too. But
boy, I mean, I was looking at it yesterday.
It's a mess,
bro. I just searched for 3 dots, 2 dots, 1 dots, and 4 dots. Like, I mean, he's got to have stuff in inventory.
I know.
He's got to be like filled up in inventory somehow.
Yeah. What can you do about poor old Remon? All right, River Boy. Let me check something real quick. I need to check my squad. All right, he's made his climb. All right. Not that I really care. It's PvP. I'm getting bored with PvP. The same fights. It's Revan. It's like, okay. All right, River Boy wants us to look at his thing. He says, quick advice for Padme event. I'm determined to try Dooku. Gearing for TB Asajj Dooku mission. Okay. 3, 5, 3, 919 318. All right. All right, 2.6 million GP. We're going for the Padme. Let's look at your separatists real quick, the River Boy. All right, Geonosian Brood Alpha with the Brute's good. Asajj 11 with the Zeta. Sunfac 12, Spy 12, Soldier 12, Newt 11, B2 11, no Zeta. Grievous is 9. Looks like 9. Dooku is 10. He says trying. I mean, you can work on Dooku. That's fine. I think you do have Spy, Sunfac. Problem is with the Geonosians, you got to be very careful for this Padme event. At face tier 7, the Geonosians, a full Geonosian team, is not going to work. Because when you attack the GR team is a perfect counter for the Geonosians. Because when you attack the Padme team, and she has that ability, it's on the normal team that you would run with GR, you're giving them protection when you attack out of turn. So Geonosians suffer a lot. So you're going to need something like B2, Asajj in there, along with Geonosian Brood Alpha. If you're going to do Dooku, that's fine. You just need one more. So if you went B2, Dooku, Asajj, Geonosian Brood Alpha, you have the Zeta, so you can add the Brute. You could go Spy, you can go Newt. Don't go full Geonosian team. You will get wrecked. You will have a hellacious time trying to beat that event. It might be possibly done, but as we were talking about that with Warrior the other day, that if you go that route, you have to understand the Geonosians are going to do nothing but give them health and protection back. They're just going to be stacking it. And I ran into that circle the other day with my Geonosians. I was attacking a Padme team in the GOTB, and I couldn't beat it. Because every time I made a hit, they would do some damage, and then they got their health and protection back. And I was like, "This is ridiculous." I spent 20 minutes doing that fight, and then finally,
it doesn't work.
Yeah,
it's really tough.
All right, our boy Shadowville says, "Is it worth gearing my remaining bounty hunters to gear 12? Zam, Greedo currently gear 11, and Aura to gear 10." Looking at your count, yes, because you really have not much left to gear 12. There, Shadow.
Right.
I know your count, buddy. You know that. Yeah, I think Zam and Greedo are great additions, or definitely for raids. Girl hits hard. So hopefully that helps you out, Riverboy. I think you're gonna be fine, brother.
Girl hits hard.
She hits really hard. Zam, especially when they have like you get the thermals going. Ooh, she can hit hard. That's what I love about my bounty hunter team. All right, keep your questions going. I need to do some more fleet battles for the feats. Grundy, how's your GAC going? How close are you to Kyber?
I should get it after this one. I saved a bunch of teams for offense, so I might be able to do. I got a couple of these feats I'm kind of close on. I saved Grievous for offense, so I can get that one. Because there's one where you have to use General Grievous on offense. And then, anyway, there's a couple of other ones. So I said, I think I can knock those out. My opponent is a pretty good opponent. I can tell already. They've knocked out a couple of teams already.
Yeah.
So it's going to be down to efficiency. Faux show.
Word.
They put both of their Revens on defense. I saved both of mine for offense. What's the counter for Shakti?
What do you like to use?
So I'm guessing it's Shakti clones, or is this Shakti on a Padme team?
The Shakti clones, there's a lot of counters.
So Shakti clones, we're basically looking for some kind of a control team, right? We want to be able to take away the retribution, and we'd like to be able to stun them. Some of the first teams. Hey, how's it going, McTweet?
Hey, McTweet.
The first thing that comes to my mind is a Treya Triumvirate team, but there's other teams that would work well too. You could have a team like here's another team that would work really well. Would be a droid team, like either a Grievous droid team or any team with B2 in it, because you'd constantly be removing the retribution that she's going to get. So that team would also work. The other, you could even run kind of a hybrid team, a hybrid JTR team, right? You could run JTR, BB-8, B2, and like Imperial Probe Droid. Especially if you have a lot of high potency on Imperial Probe Droid. Another team that would work out well would be some kind of Palpatine team with Imperial Probe Droid. That means they're not going to get that retribution. They're not going to get that heal up, especially if you have the Zeta G12 Nest. I don't know if G12 Nest could solo that team. Let me think about it. Maybe. Let's see. That team is only going to put slow. That team is not going to put a daze. So yeah, I do think a Nest could do it. It's possible. You need to check the modding on that team. But you do have a couple of big call-in assists, but you don't have a big heavy hitter on that team. So it's possible Nest could solo that team.
Yeah.
Possible.
All right. Get your questions in. Get your roster reviews. We're doing mini roster reviews. It's a mini roster review session day. So go ahead and get your mini roster. Put your ally code in. We do this for donations. Every donation that you see that goes into Vader's Cup of Plenty. So if you'd like to support the channel and the things that we're doing, please do. If you are a Patreon, feel free to ask your questions. If you're not, feel free to make a donation to support the channel. And if you're not, money's tight. We understand. You know, not everybody's a well like Grande, the Kraken McGrande. Release the Kraken. Grande comes out. Guys, it's a chicken.
I'm here with my Kraken.
Oh, God. All right. Let's see. Oh, we did get a roster review request from Aiden Smith. Says, I'm a mini Dolphin, started November 2018. I think I'm in the queue for a roster review, but wouldn't mind a quick look over if you don't have time for an in-depth review. Yeah, we won't go in-depth, but we'll look at your stuff there, Aiden. That's what we do. We don't mind at all. So let's pull up your stuff here. 958 318 914. Okay. Well, got a Gear 13 with a Chewbacca running. A good looking roster. 2 million Grande has Jedi Knight Revan, Darth Revan, and General Grievous all Gear 13.
Okay.
All right, so you're looking. So yeah, we're going to focus on what you need for GR, Aiden. So we'll do that since you just asked that in the chat. Hopefully 6-star. Okay, let's look at your. Let's go right to your Separatists. The rest of your teams are looking good. We'll look at those back here in a second. So you have Gear 13 Grievous. Congratulations. You should be able to get it. Saj is 11. B2 is 10. Droidica is 9. Magna Guard's 8. Your Separatists are lacking a little bit of gear, but you do have a Gear 13 Grievous. I don't think you're going to have any problems getting 6 stars, my friend. 7 stars? I don't know. He does have a Gear 13 Grande, but that's Tier 7 event.
It's really tough.
Yeah. And
I
don't know. I mean, he's going to be ramping up his Grievous with the weak sauce team that he's going in there for Tier 7.
He might be able to do it if he held the gear.
Yeah.
Right? If he holds the gear and just looks at it. You never can tell.
But 5 and 6 should be fine, Aiden. I don't think that'll be a problem.
Agreed.
7, I don't know. It's going to be tough. B2 Droidica. You mean your Droidica 7 stars, you can roll with, do your roll ability. Madagar's going to go down quick as crap. Asajj can do her thing. You do have B2 in there, no Zeta. Yeah, I think 5 and 6 is not going to be a problem. Oh, B2 by far. B2 was the second Zeta I did for any of the Separatists, and then I did B1. So yeah, I think you'll be fine for the GR team. All right, so let's go back and just look overall. Let's see where your GR is at the moment. It's got some work to do, but once we get the Padme team, we can work on that. And I wouldn't worry too much. Just working about a team that you can get for Padme. Don't worry about the Separatists. You're 2 million GP. I doubt that your guild or any guild that's doing a ton of GOTV at the moment. So there you go. All right, let's just go let's check your speed. You're doing great in Arena and Fleet Arena, so you're fine there. Let's see. Your Jedi Revan's the fastest. All right, so we have a Jedi Revan. Team that you're using, have Darth Revan. So we got some work to do on the Sith Empire. So before you go doing anything with GR, even if you get your Padme unlocked, we got to finish Sith Empire. You got to get this Darth Revan team undone. And then I'm going to go look at your Old Republic here. Yeah, we need to get the work on Bastila to 12. You got to get her Zeta after Darth Revan Zeta. So those are the priorities for Zetas, is Darth Revan and Fallen Bastila. You don't really need the other one for HK. You can, but it's not needed. And then let's check your Old Republic. Let's see how your Old Republic stacks up. Okay, good. 12 Vision, Karth, Zeta, Canderous. Don't worry about Juhani, Zalbar. Alright, so you got the pieces you need for Malak when it never comes back. So, alright. So I think you got to eventually work on your Juhani to get her gear. And then you can get your Old Republic team down. But yeah, let's keep working. Gear is definitely focused on Basti. We got to get her going and get your Darth Revan team going. I would say try your Separatists. You should be able to get 5 or 6 star Padme. If you can get her unlocked, I think you'll be fine. If you do, I would get away from the Separatists a little bit because you're not doing GOTB. If you want to work on gearing your GR team and get that squared away after you get your Sith Empire team done, I'm fine with that. I would definitely gear up Juhani so you have the Old Republic team that you can put down and do some stuff with. I want to go back to gear or speed. Let's see how you're doing on your speed for the order that you have your characters. It will require a remod, but we have Jedi Revan, your fastest. His speed is, let's see, 309. Darth Revan is 290. All right, so we got some work to do here with the characters. The order you have for speed is fine. We definitely need to farm more speed mods. You're going to need it for your Fallen Basilisk. You're going to need it for your Darth Revan. Malik eventually too. So I would say that keep focusing on those teams is where your priority. Let's see how you do on the Padme event. You do have Gear 13 Grievous. Then we can start working on the GR team after we get your Old Republic and your Darth Revan team zated and squared away. Then go in and get the GR team done. Then I would say go out and get the Separatist team done. Farm your speed mods. You're lacking a little bit of speed in your speed secondaries just from the couple characters I've looked at. I don't really need to look at the rest because I can kind of tell already. So yeah, that's where you kind of need to be at, Aiden.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get your GR team done so you can do better in GAC, get more rewards, then go back in, work on your Separatist, get them squared away so you can start doing better in GOTB. I hope that helps you out, Aiden. This is real quick, and we'll go more in depth with your modding and things of that nature for the lunch stream. But that's just a quick glance of looking at what you got, but we'll go in more depth for the lunch stream. Let's see. So Aiden did his. Okay. Well, Borgo says, can Night Sisters beat Padme? And if not, why? Because they can't keep Plague down. They're just begging to get slaughtered. Can you see a scenario, Grande, where Night Sisters can beat GR?
The problem is that you've got at least on that team, most of the time, you've got at least 2 healers, right? You've got Padme healing, and then you've got Ahsoka Tano healing.
Yep.
So the problem is you can't do that, and then Anakin can put heal immunity and buff immunity on Zombie, which means once that happens, potentially now they can go attack someone else.
Yeah.
So it's either going to end up as a timeout, or you would have to be really you'd have to be really kind of it's not a counter. I would say, hey, let's do that counter. I mean, if you're trying to counter Padme, I mean, a Grievous team works out great. A Traya Triumvirate team works out. A Malik team works out. Potentially Nest. You could run a Nest, some version of Palpatine Nest, maybe. Might be able to take that out. If you were able to, that team is not known for a lot of high tenacity. So if you could get a lot of shocks off, then you could potentially get a lot of stuns and potentially keep Anakin in stun lock and keep a shock on GK. Something like that might work out.
All right. Let's see. Tom Marsh, new player this year, started in April. Am I going in the right direction? Well, let's find out, Tom. Let's see what you got going on, buddy. Remember, guys, we are Patreon. Remember, let me know in the chat if you are Patreon. You guys get roster reviews first. If not, if you'd like to make a donation, you can. Some suggestions there on the left bottom part of the screen. And if you don't, we'll try to get to you, but priority goes to Patreon's people that donate. All right, so we're doing Tom Marsh says new player, hoping to go in the right direction. Okay. So we were looking at a GP of 1 million. He has Darth Revan Gear 13.
Dang, that's insane for
Jedi Knight Revan.
That's insane.
Yeah, you're going in the right direction. Jesus.
Yeah, I would say right direction, wrong direction. That is right direction.
That is definitely the right direction. So 2 things I want to look at first is your Sith Empire team overall, because you're not running the full team. So let's work on gear on Basilisk and HK and Zetas for them. Let's round them up that way. And then we want to look at your Old Republic because we want to see where we're at. Yeah. Just make sure your characters, Mission's got the Zeta, Karth, Zalbar's good, Candace is good. Yeah, so you've got the pieces to get Malik. I would say definitely round out your Sith Empire team. Let's get HK and Vasila into the mix as part of your team and do that. Then from there, just keep working on pillars. There's a couple of directions you can go. You can go finish your Jedi Knight Revan team with gear. Looks like he's starting your Night Sisters. Let's see how they look. Yeah, I would say for you, let's get Sith Empire squared away. Let's get your Jedi Knight Revan team squared away. You'll need the Zeta on Jolie. Finish your Jedi Knight Revan team, and then let's go finish your Night Sister team. They're pretty much farm. That's just gear-wise. If we're going to talk about what you want to work on next for pillars, let's look. What can you work on next? Rebels, do you have CLS? We do not have CLS, so maybe you can go any direction you want. After you get those teams, those are going to be characters that you're going to work on gear-wise. You could work on Rebels for a CLS team. You could go Resistance for a JTR team. I prefer that you actually go for Rebels first. Check your Empire real quick. We have a 7-star Thrawn. Good. You'll definitely have a Palpatine when he comes back. You have Palpatine 5-star. So yeah, let's work on your Rebels. Let's work on your Rebels. So we get Palpatine squared away. You got Thrawn.
I mean, Thrawn too. He has
Rebels.
7-star. If you got 7-star Thrawn, he'll get 7-star Palpatine.
Yeah, he only got 5-star, which I'm trying to understand because he has 7-star Thrawn. That means his Phoenix must be pretty squared away.
His Phoenix is fine, right?
Yeah, so we're good there.
So we'll just use.
We'll just go for we can do the same thing.
The same team.
And then we need to focus on getting CLS. So you need to work on Farm Boy Luke, Stormtrooper Han, Princess Leia, Old Ben, and
you said he's good for Revan, for Malik, and for other Revan. Okay, then yeah, it's either that or we go in on JTR, right?
Mm-hmm. I prefer and then work on your Empire a little bit because we need to get R2D2. So I would say gearing Thrawn, Palpatine, 3 other Empire. Let's work on getting R2. For farm-wise, let's work on Stormtrooper Han, Princess Leia, the ones I mentioned before, so we can get CLS. You'll need R2D2 as a part of that mix. Old Ben is a part of that equation. And then an Empire. Finish the farms on Empire so we can get them squared away. So that's kind of direction I would go for your teams. Don't work on anything else. So hopefully that helps you out, my friend. So thank you for letting us look at your account. So, all right, let me go back up here. That was Tom. We had Dark Lord CHS01872. Ranger, do you think I'm ready for Malik if you have time? Well, it's the Dark Lord Grande. Mm-hmm. It's weird that you're here while I'm looking at Dark Lord accounts. Mm-hmm. Usually Grande's not here and available when we were looking at Dark Lord accounts.
We love looking at some Dark Lord accounts.
958 371 916. All right. Alright, so are we ready for Malik? We're taking a quick glance. Let's go look. Old Republic. Canner's good, Karth good. Well, they're all Zeta, so yeah, I think you're good. You got the 17 or 17.5. Let's make sure. Yep. Looks solid. Gear 11, but that's okay. Yep, 17.9. Zalbar is 17.695. Yeah. Gear 11 with the Zeta should be more than enough. Let's check your Sith Empire team. Oh yeah, you got the Zetas on HK and Fall of Basilisk. So 3 on Darth Revan. He's gear 12. DLCHS01872. You are more than ready for Malik. If you want to keep putting gear on the Old Republic team or Basilisk and HK, that's more than fine. Get them all rounded up even more, so you'll be more than good to go. Uh, DJ Benevera says Malik needs Old Republic needs 17 power for each tune, right? Which 5 tunes though? I would go with Fallen Basila HK. You go in there with. So you go in the dark side. You go with Darth Revan, Fallen Basila HK. You go in Karth and Canderous, and then on the light side you get Basila, Jolie, and Jedi Knight Revan, and then you want to add Mission and Zalbar.
Save some Zetas. I ended up having to Zeta Zalbar.
He already does. Yeah.
I ended up having to do some funky Zeta action in order to get it. Hey, Revenator. I ended up having to do some funky Zeta action. Zetas add 2,000 GP. And so, everybody looks and they're like, why do you have a Zeta Zalbar and not a Zeta Mission? And I'm like, Malik. They're like, oh, okay. So have a couple Zetas in the wings, because that's going to be like a 2.5 day, 3 day event, just kind of. So if you don't have the gear, sometimes you can make up for it with the Zetas.
Yep. All right, next one is our good friend N.R. Wilson. Wants me to take a quick look. Says, how my separatists look? Let's take a look. We got 571, 798.
Ranger, I'm barbecuing again tonight.
I'm jelly.
It's gonna be epic, bro.
All right, so we got the Reventine without Malik, but we're not looking at that. Let's look at your separatists. No, I don't want. Why aren't you?
Anybody think that a rhodium as the icon looks cooler than the Kyber a little bit?
I hadn't really thought about it. I hadn't really looked.
Oh, Shadow, you want to come? We're doing filet mignon, and so yeah, you can stop on by. It'll be ready probably around 7 o'clock.
All right, Separatists for our good friend N.R. Wilson here. They look okay. So we got Gear 12 Asajj, double Zeta. Gear 11 Grievous with double Zeta. Dooku is 11, and then we go down the line. I think you need to pick a team and go for it. You're farming Geonosis Brood Alpha. He does not have the Zeta, so that's something you want to work on. So keep farming him. Your B2's 11, but he doesn't have a Zeta. Keep farming B1 and Droideka. I think you just need to pick one. I'd say get your Geonosis. It's going to be a while for you to get B1 and Droideka squared away.
I'd finish off that Grievous too.
Yeah, I would too.
Your screen's covering it up a little bit, so I'm guessing Asajj is good to go.
Yes, Asajj is good to go. The Sunfax 11, Pop 11, Spy 11, Soldier 11, Magna Guard's 10.
That's a little light. He's only missing one piece to take Magma to 11 too.
Yeah.
And don't underestimate Newt Gunray. I gotta tell you,
I use him.
I gotta tell you, Newt Gunray and Droideka and B1 are all super awesome. There's actually a way where you could actually run Newt Gunray lead with all the droids, and then stick Grievous on another team. I mean, it's you're like, what? Yeah, it actually works, especially if you Zeta Newt Gunray's leader. Newt Gunray's unique.
Yeah.
So something to.
They're solid. And our Wilson just keep rounding them up best you can.
Yeah. Then you probably are going to have to swap mods.
Shadowville says you had me at barbecue.
Bro, it's going to be great. It's going to be epic. Yeah, my children never go hungry. My wife never. No one ever goes hungry. Everybody always has food and beer at my house. Yeah. I mean, except for the children.
Well, I was about to say, except for the chitlins.
They definitely, at that point, it's water or milk. But,
yes, or maybe some juice or water.
Yeah, some juice. We have, we like that Simply juice. The one that's never frozen, never from concentrate. They like that. All
right. So we are doing Okay, Shadowless says, okay, just finished my GA, got clean wins, 1917. Very nice.
Oh, that's a very high score.
Yes, it is.
Congratulations. That's you did epic, dude. Anytime you can get, anytime you're in that highest tier, and you can get over 1900, I think you're doing really well. My guy just finished his. He's like at 1894, which means if I go in there and pow, I will. I can make it happen.
Absolutely.
I think he got stuck on my Night Sisters and went 2 for 1 on my Night Sisters.
All right. If you guys have questions, now's the time to ask. Oh, did I pick the wrong team? I did pick the wrong team. I'm not paying attention again in PvP.
Ruh-roh. Don't do that.
I'm gonna lose.
Hey, I was talking to a guy who I think is in your ship shard. Hopefully your ears were ringing, Ranger. He was saying some nice things about you.
Who was that?
Let me go back in here. I was talking to Hydromorphine. Says he's in your ship shard. Says he was. Says he goes. Oh yeah, I know all about RSG. I was like, sweet dude. He goes, Ranger is awesome.
Yeah, I picked the wrong team. I didn't mean to face this team. I don't really care. It's PvP. I'm just doing battles to do battles. I'm more worried about ship trying to get the feats done, so we'll go do another ship fleet battle. All right. Let me go. Oh, Dr. Feelgood wants me to look at some stuff, which I can do here in a second.
Dr. Feelgood.
Excuse me. That came out of nowhere.
Salute, dude.
Oh, that was a good one. Think how
no mute button.
I didn't even have time to get to the mute button.
That passed the mute button.
That was not even close to being able to do the mute button. That just came out of nowhere. I think Dark Chuck is on the payout.
Yes, it did. It did come out of nowhere. Actually, it came out of
I caught that one.
Actually, it came out of your nose and your mouth. It actually didn't come out of nowhere. Just gonna let you know.
Yeah, Dark Chuck is coming up. I don't want to hit him. Oh, his payout's a little bit after mine. That'll be nice. Let's see who else can I hit. Ghost X, when's yours? Yours is pass. Okay, go after Ghost X.
Man, did you see that trade on the trade deadline that the Astros made?
Mm-hmm.
The Astros literally have their 3 starting pitchers in rotation, which are all future Hall of Famers right now.
Pretty much. I
actually think that the Houston Astros may be the best team in the American League.
I think they're the best team in baseball.
It potentially is going to be Astros versus the Dodgers.
Again, yeah. That was one of the best World Series ever played.
So it could potentially be that team. I'm kind of stoked for what's going on in baseball right now.
I am very much happy with the Astros.
And gonna go grab some tickets, I think, for this weekend maybe. Oh. My wife, we have another doctor's visit. Hopefully everything's good to go, and of course we'll probably celebrate by going to an Astros game because, I like going to those things.
Absolutely. I'll get you here in a second, Dr. Feelgood. Just do my...
Dr. Feelgood. I'm guessing he PM'd you or something?
Who?
Dr. Feelgood, because I don't see it on the...
Yeah, he just put it in there.
Oh, he did? Oh, okay. I didn't see it. Maybe I'm not reading everything.
Okay. Battle's not going the way I expected it to. But then again, I'm looking at chat, not paying attention. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm so dead. I'm gonna die, clown. Haha, it's 2-on-2. Oh
Oh,
no. Oh no. Don't die. Dry your eyes. Now I'm in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's over. Oh well. Alright, let's go look at Dr. Feelgood stuff.
Okay.
Let's see. Ally code 388 488 691. And what do you want to look at? Look at Separatists. I just go for the Padme. Look at your Separatists real quick. Of course, I know Dr. Feelgood's one of our Patreons and supporters.
Mm-hmm.
Gee, I wonder if you'll get a Padme. He has a Gear 13 Grievous and a Gear 13 Brood Alva.
Yeah.
All his other Separatists are 12. Grundy, do you think he might be getting the cart before the horse for his Padme? Because he's got to get ready for Padme.
I think he's going to do just fine.
I wonder, Dr. Feelgood. I wonder if you'll get a Padme, as Warrior would say. A Padme. Get out of here, Dr. Feelgood. You got this covered. Get out of here. you crazy bastard. I did take my boss to 13, so I'm doing that, and I'm working on Docket next. So she's going to Gear 13 next.
You know, I've been looking really hard at that. I might be doing the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, I'm just doing checking some stuff real quick. Let's see, I need that. I definitely will want those. Okay, I want to make sure I got those. Okay. Take those. Alright, get your questions in.
I do not think that Brood Alpha is going to help with the assist calls for the 7th star there, Nick Merck. And the reason why is because Padme is just going to gain, for the 7-star version, it's just going to gain a ton of freaking protection ups based on the assist calls. So as cool as Brood Alpha is not a counter to Padme.
No.
In fact, Padme is a counter to Brood Alpha.
Mm-hmm.
So, she's a perfect counter.
Yeah.
I mean, she makes the counter list. So, Grievous, you might try a Grievous team. That would work.
Yes.
Right? But a Brood Alpha team is not going to work.
No. You want to have Brood Alpha as part of the 4 other Separatists and make him the tank with Brood. Great.
Might work. That might work, yeah. Bring in a 6th character?
Yes.
Yeah.
But other than that, no. The Geos will not be very successful. Minimal says, great pitching beats great hitting in the postseason. You're absolutely right. And they picked up Sanchez from Toronto, who threw a damn no-hitter the other day. I forgot about him, Grande.
Oh, they did?
They threw they threw a no-hitter on Saturday.
Dang.
Yeah. So, Dr. Feelgood just donated $1.99. He says, let's all hit that like button. Yes, if you're watching this right now, hit the like button, please.
Great pitching is definitely a plus. You know, the Astros have an excellent bullpen. The Astros have an excellent starting 3, starting 4, maybe even.
Yeah, with Wiley, and then if they can get
Uh,
Sanchez at 5.
so I mean, they've got great guys to go. Anywhere between 1 and 5 innings. They've got great guys that can go, 2 or 3 innings after that, and then they've got a couple great closers. And everyone's healthy right now.
Yeah,
So, they're set up.
And their starting lineup, I mean, they're.
For those of you who don't
ball.
know, Ranger and I are both huge Astros fans.
Yes.
And I'm talking way back in the day when they were in the Astrodome and were not very good. I was still an Astros fan.
Yep.
But I mean, I live in Houston. Ranger lived in Houston before. That's part of the reason why.
I'll always be an Astros fan.
And it's about time. I mean, we really do need a third coast team so we can have this whole. Yeah, Shadow Val, another guy.
Yep.
Lives in Houston. Great guy, by the way, for anybody who doesn't know Shadow Val. Great dude.
I even put some stuff in the wish list. I was running out of Star Wars stuff, so I put in some Astros merchandise there. Put a hat in there and a jersey. So there you go. Yeah, we do have the Amazon wish list still going. People ask that all the time. CBO 97. Should I gear my General Grievous to 13 or spend the time to get new B2 and Magna to gear 10 to try and get Padme?
I would get them. I would get those others to gear 10. You're going to use them in dark side territory. Hi, Skywalker Vader.
Hey.
You're gonna use them in dark side territory battles. If you could get Padme, at least to unlock and maybe to 7. I think it would help. It means that you could start working on the gear. We obviously have a light side GOTB, which, by the way, I don't think we have. The abbreviation is LSGOTB. The abbreviation is not LSG. LSGTB sounds like an abbreviation that you would use like during a gay pride event, and I don't want to get the two confused. So the real abbreviation needs to have GEO in there, so we don't accidentally confuse people with our abbreviation.
This is true. SD Joe 84. Remember when MC3 took on Shadowlands and TW? Oh yes, I think you guys stomped us actually. If I'm not mistaken. Ugh.
It happens, man.
It does. I just enjoyed TW just for the fights.
Look, if you're winning in TW probably somewhere north of 60 to 70% of the time, I'd say over the long haul you'll do better than the average player.
Yeah.
But you're gonna lose.
I always like facing stuff like Shadow Netlands and ANZG and all the guys we face.
Good fight, man.
Yeah.
Good. Those good fights are great, whether they go one way or the other. You like having good opponents and people you know.
Yep. I agree. It's always a good time.
All right, man. I gotta get my grill on.
All right, brother. Well, thanks for hanging out.
For the whole family. And so I'm gonna knock that out. But you guys keep it real with Ranger. Keep him busy. Keep asking him those hard questions because I know he knows the answers. Anyway, brother, I'll talk to you soon.
All right, my friend.
All right. Later.
All right, peace. All right, that was a great Pappy Babyface Grande Patron. During question, if a Dasher Gear 13's all her Jedi, can she sell the entire light side GOTV by herself? I don't know. She's still going to need clones, I think, so that might make it a little bit more difficult. Geo Brute Alpha Gear 13. I'm going to try this. It's got the Brute. Probably get stomped, but I don't care. I just don't care. Keep your questions coming. We're doing mini Ross reviews. If you want me to look at something, please do. For a lot of you that are your mods are a disaster, remember Ranger J 1999 modding services. I will get your stuff fixed for you. just message me. You see, it's basically $30 million per GP. So yeah. Alright, sorry, trying to get some PvP action done here. Oh, come on. It never hits when I need it to hit, man. It's so annoying. Of course. God damn it. Yep. Well, that's nice. He got a double turn. And his stuff's hitting and mine's not. I swear the AI just cheats. Of course. Alright. Well, Shadowbell, I wish I could believe you, but it hits me all the time. I know it's a lower chance, but the game hates me. Oh well, it's not going to really change what I get for crystals anyway. I just wanted to test that team out. I don't know if I like the Bird Alpha on that team. That's right, Moscanata. Cheater AI. Well, it seems like they always hit their stuff and you never hit your stuff. It's like, come on, man. Jesus. That stuff matters. Alright, we're chilling for a little bit. I don't care what the forum says. Never been a big thing of what people say in the forums anyway. Other than just to get a sense of how they're feeling. Oh, Lord. Durgan, you're just asking for pain from Miss Maz. We're going to go for a little bit while longer. If you want me to look at something in your rosters or you have questions about the game, I'm just playing the game and stuff like that. Oh, we had Richard Wilson just pledged $5 via Patreon. So thank you, Richard Wilson. Whoever you is. Very much appreciated. Oh, that was N.R. Wilson. What else in 3 miles? When you beat up Durgan, tell Archie so we can watch it on the stream. You see, I mean, that's some good stuff right there. We'll go about, I don't know, another 15 minutes. Kind of slowing down. If you don't have any questions or more roster reviews, that's fine. Remember, guys, if you do want a roster review, there's a couple ways that you can go about getting help from RSG. One, you can always message me, RangerJ1999, in the Discord. If you want a full, in-depth rework of your roster, I do that. I do charge. I've had the panel up. Just go back and look. But we do lunch roster reviews every day on our lunch stream. That's why you should subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We do lunch roster reviews, which you can get as well. We do the mini roster reviews, which we're doing right now. And then I'm forgetting the last one. Mini roster reviews. Yeah, and then if you just have questions, just hit me up. So, lots of ways for you to get help. N.R. Wilson, how are my separatists? Let's look at your separatists. $986. Wait, that's not right. 571 798 673. All right. They're getting there. Gear 11, Gear 10. It's 10. Jordica, 6-star. Beat 1. Gatekeeper Ground. Judos for Brood Alpha. So, if you're going for the Padme event, definitely get 5 or 6 stars if you don't have her already. 5 or 6 stars. Yeah, you don't even have her, so you'll get Padme unlocked, probably 6 stars. I don't think you're going to get 7 stars with what you got up here, brother. Knowing that event like I do, this is not going to be enough. You never know. You could get some RNG and stuff, but yeah, your separatists are looking solid, especially for GOTB. Slowly creeping up there. For the Padme event, I'd say, yeah, 6 stars, definitely got it covered. 7 stars, going to be a little close. I mean, you do have a lot of Gear 11s. We're lacking Zetas on some of the key characters. I wish your Jordica was 7 stars. That would be great. That would really be a big help to you. But, yeah, just keep farming them, man. They're slowly but surely. Until you put a lot of effort and work in there. So, get that 6-star Padme. Says, hi Ranger, question. I just geared up my general groups to gear 13. Congrats. Mods for GG, health mods with health percentage with health. Question mark? Yes, health, and more health. Don't worry about anything else. I mean, if some of the other stats are damaged, stuff like that, that's great. But health sets, is what we all did with health secondaries, all that kind of good stuff. But yes, it's all about health. Well, look, I have nothing to do with the pay-per-view stuff, so you have to talk to Finn, and I'm not. That's up to contractually if Maz wants to show the beatdown of Durgan. Sunday, watch as Maz, the Mayhem Kanata, beats the crap out of Doo-Doo Head Durgan. Let's see another fleet. I want a rematch. Not Dark Chuck. What's your payout, buddy? It's past. Let's do you. Of course. Gruffalo. That's cute. Of course. Always welcome, Skywalker Vader. Alright, let's do another ship battle. Give this a few more minutes. We'll get the payouts, and then if there's nothing else, we'll kind of call it a day. Something just fun for you guys on your way home to listen to. We helped a lot of people today, which is something I always listen to. If you'd like to make a donation, feel free. If you'd like to become a Patreon and get all the benefits of being a Patreon, feel free to do that as well. Everything's Yeah, I did go. That's a good point, Nick Merck. I did go crit damage on the triangle. All right, Gruffalo. Be safe, my friend. Yeah, I like them both. Enjoyed Nick Mark as well. It's a good little ship. Ooh, ow. Ooh, oh. Oh my. All right. Nice. What else? 73. Said my opponent already blew his load on my defense and couldn't clear my Kier team. Sweet. Looks like he went full offense too. Very nice. That's a good little feeling. All right. Let's check our stores and stuff. It's now time for payouts. Alright, what do we got in store? Definitely want those. Definitely want those. Actually, want all that. Alright, come back to that. Yeah, I'll take some of those. I want those. Okay. What kind of crap is in the store? It's all poopy. Next. No. Alright, anything I need in here? Pick those. Any more of these? Okay. Never have enough of those. Absolutely. Okay. Good. All right. Dr. Feelgood, listen to D&D from yesterday. You have to find a way to use that store keeper character at once, and absolutely brilliant. You. What else do I need? 3, 4th match in a row now. My lowly Kira team has held up. Very nice. Brandon Cato. Hey, Brandon. Says, question, what 5 separatist characters should I focus down to gear up for the Batman event? I want to bring under 7 stars. It depends on what you got available, man. Yeah, GG is a must. It just depends on what you got available. I mean, if you go to my separatists, I've been mainly focused on getting them all to gear 11. So that's my big push right now is separatist to gear 11. So you can kind of see what I've been working on. My Ground Grievous is 13. I could take Sun Factor 12 right now. You see they're gear 11. I'm going to get Spy, Geonosian Brood to 11 as well, and Magna Guard. But you know, that's my first big push is 11. Then the big push will be to 12. But I'm saving my gear to make sure that I can get my Padme to gear 12. But yeah, Well, Brandon, if you have them all available at 7 stars, it's just very low gear. I mean, you have to set your sight and understand that you're probably going to get her at 5, maybe 6 stars. That tier 7 we've been talking about it this whole time. I've been doing mini roster reviews. Padme at the tier 7 fight is no joke. If you don't have gear 12 characters or in the Zetas and things of that nature, it's going to be damn near impossible to get her. So focus on getting her 5, maybe 6 stars. If you can get her unlocked, Brandon, you're going to be fine. If you can just get her unlocked, that's a bonus, right? So yeah, just keep working on what you got, what you can do, things of that nature. So that's what I would do. But yeah, even me, I'm still working on Gear 11 and stuff. These poo-poo heads. DSC question. I know it won't be hard for you, but are you going to finish the event live? I know it won't be too hard for you, but are you going to finish the event live? Oh, Padme? Yeah, I'm going to be doing the event live. I was trying to figure out what you're talking about there for DSP for a second. I was like, yeah, I'm going to do the Padme. You know, anytime there's an event, there would be pitchforks and chaos in the streets of Rangerton and show the event. You guys enjoy seeing me suffer, so there you go. All right, yeah. So it depends. Yeah, if you can get 6 stars, that'll be more than fine, Brandon. Does Padme take cryotech? Yes, she does, River Boy. She takes 150. They got that to look forward to. All right. I know, right? If I didn't show it, yeah, lots of cryotechs. She's a cryotech machine. We'll see how it goes, Nick. I really don't want to dick around with that. If I can unlock it, I will. Because I don't know if it's just RNG or what will happen. I don't want to screw around with a Padme event. If it was something else, maybe I would do it, but yeah, because I may have an easy fight and then I may get 20 in a row where it's not easy, and I don't want to sit there for hours on end and do it. If I can unlock it and hang out with you guys and we can talk about it and I'll gear up and all that good stuff, I'd rather do that than kind of. I don't have the best luck, Nick Mark, so let's not push the fates on this one. If I can get her done, yeah. But I'm not going to screw around where I could have had her and I don't, and then 40 battles later I'm like, why didn't I do it? Why did I listen to Nick? Alright, we have 41 watching. We have 26 thumbs up. If you guys can give me a thumbs up, I'd very much appreciate it. Can we get to 41 thumbs up? Anybody out there want to give me a thumbs up? Be very much appreciated. Nothing in the store I really need. One, two. I need a stun. Okay, and I need eyeballs. So eyeballs and stun guns. Stun cuffs are my priority. The stun gun. Or go, my opponent put a Gear 12 Phoenix on defense. That's a first. There you go. And, well, I mean, it depends if they've got, like, nothing else to put gear on. But you never know. Some people like what they like. So, all right. We're up to 33 thumbs up. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated, folks. We'll go another about 5-10 minutes here, guys. If you have any more questions, fire them away. If not, then I'm going to end the stream here. I'm going to go rest a little bit, relax. Do my thing. Make some more bourbon for you guys. Delicious. Brought to you by our good friend Andrew Kopka. Yeah, that's a good point. Darth Urban 1023. Yeah, we don't know. I mean, people are quirky. You never know why they do what they do. What was I going to do? See if we can get some shards for the shard store. Well, that's alright. At least you get her undone, River Boy. Keep her in storage until you're ready to bring her out, open her up, and use her for whatever you need. That doesn't sound right. Yeah, it definitely does sound right. All right, couple more minutes, guys. If you have questions or anything, pop them in now. Had a nice mini roster review session today, so there you go. No, you're right, Weddle 23. All right. Go a couple more minutes here. If you guys have more questions, I'll go a little bit longer. If not, then we'll end the stream there. About 2 hours worth of mini roster reviews. Help a lot of folks out. Make sure you guys check out the other stuff and the content on the channel. We got lore videos. We got other games we play. We have Twitch. If you're not following us on Twitch or subscribe to Twitch, please do. Make sure you become a Patreon. You get all the benefits of being a Patreon. Earlier lunch reviews, in-depth roster reviews. You get free access to mini roster reviews whenever we do it. You get all the VIP status that comes with it. So. Orgo says, I just hate Phoenix after running alts. I've used way too much. Well, that's understandable. I don't blame you at all, Wargo. I don't think anybody will fault you for that. All right. Yeah, it's a good starting faction. It makes sense to go for them in the beginning. What else? I really like using Chopper with the CLS Honcho team strip. There's a droid in the team. Good little dodgy tank. Yep. Brandon Ranger, did I hear you mention earlier that Shakti is a solid fifth on the GR squad? Haven't tried it, but have her available in Zeta. Yeah, she's a great fifth on that team. Dispels on basic, can bring health and protection to the other team. It's even at 4-star, she's really good. Gear 11, yeah, Shakti's a good fifth on the team. Yes, I did say that, Brandon, and I mean it. All right. Sure, give it a shot, Brandon. See how it works for you. I mean, typically you see 3PO, Shakti as the fifth. There's some other characters you use for that team, but I've seen that predominantly for a lot of people that have Shakti. I've seen them use her a lot in that team. Just the clones are just ugh. And then 3PO for the vast majority of other players. All right. We're going to start wrapping it up. Any other questions or things? This is the last call. Any donations, any drinks, anything else, get them in now because we're going to shut her down. I have no idea if Finn has anything planned. I doubt it. If he does, it'll be over on Twitch probably. This is the last call. Closing time. Hey, look, I got a DACA. So I'll keep my shard store refreshed. Bronzium. Yeah, you don't need the Zeta, but for that BSP, you're right. But eventually you may need it. Hey, Clone Troop 211. Glad you can make it as we're wrapping up things, my friend. We're getting ready to shut her down. Let's give people a last chance for calls, for questions and stuff. Then I'm going to go try to do a walk, see if I can get my back to stretch out some more. I'm still in a lot of pain. It's just annoying pain now. It's not that crazy pain I was feeling before, but if I do a walk, maybe, maybe loosen it up a little bit. All right. Give it a minute or two, and then we're going to shut her down. Urs, now you show up. Now you show up, Urs. Wargirl says, what's your favorite Karth counter? That is definitely Emperor Palpatine Vader. The Empire teams. Urs says, I started swimming, legit swimming, helped my back crazy. I may have to check that out. I mean, I do a lot of working out, but I get these pains, Urs, and they're not good. And guys, don't forget, we got our boy Urs. Glad he popped in. We pimp stuff for everybody here all the time. Every time I can think of them, we pimp their stuff. We got our boy Urs doing his Grand Arena Championship tonight. You got to check out the hall. Urs will get you hooked up. Just mention the name Ranger J 1999, and he'll get you to one of the back rooms with one of his lovely ladies, Twi'leks, Togrutas. It doesn't matter. He's got a wide selection, variety of things that you can enjoy your fantasies for. So please go check out the hall tonight. I know mostly our Sheik family here goes and checks out our boy Urs. But yeah, let me try that. Yeah, I think it's a pinched nerve. It's gotten better. I've been forcing myself just to do the walks and to stretch out. So I do have a pool here. Maybe I'll try that. Yeah, I can do that. I just have flashbacks of being dropped off in the middle of the ocean and trying to swim to the damn shore. Oh, I hated those missions. I hated water missions. Get dropped off in the back of the Chinook, you jump in the water, you swim to the boat, and then you get close, and then if you're picked to be the scout, you and another guy drop your rucksacks in the water, and then you swim all the way to shore. It's like, eee. Alright, I'll give it a shot. If Urs says it's so, then I shall... So let it be written. So let it be done. I will give it a shot. Oh, Urs, my man. Hope you're doing all right. All right, I'm done playing around with the bronzium stuff. Let's go get our shards and stuff. So we continue on the epic journey that is Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Glad you guys could hang out with me. Always a pleasure. Helped you out. Yeah, we kind of need the breakers. I did get the new Naruto game. I got this for Thane. I'm going to be playing some of that this week. But yeah, don't worry, Urs, we'll be back. Well, we got three more days of GAC, and then we'll get our final tallies. I mean, I'll get Kyber. I don't really know what else to say. It's not like I'm going to get a trophy or anything for being Kyber and stuff once all is said and done. So, it is what it is. You know, we kicked ass in GAC. I mean, it's kind of the same old. I love GAC, though. It's a lot of fun. Trying to figure out the matches and things of that nature. Well, we have, another... How many more days we got? For the feats and stuff. Let's see, we got 1 day and 21 hours left. Really? Maybe for this one. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Thought we had another. Oh, it was 5 weeks. Am I on crack? Not another one? Well, maybe I won't hit Kyber. Oh, that sucks. Am I going to miss Kyber because I couldn't get... Really? So we had 4... I thought it was 5 weeks. I mean... I could have sworn this was going on a little bit longer. Because that would have only been 4 rounds of fights. I thought we did 5 rounds, 3 per week. I mean, I'm pretty good at math. That doesn't add up into my brain. Could someone tell me if I'm missing this? I'm confused. Well, that sucks. I'm going to be just short for Kyber. Huh. Well, maybe just barely missed it. That sucks. Oh, well. It is what it is. So it's 4 weeks of GAC and 1 week to evaluate? I'm pretty sure it was 5 weeks. Oh, that's weird. It is an exhibition, so, I mean... Huh. Oh, well. Well, I guess those who got Kyber would have... That sucks. God dang it. Not Kyber again. Because I'll get a lot of these feats done here, but it's still not going to be enough points. Even if I win tomorrow. 2,000. Yeah, I'm just going to be just short. Even if I did all the feats and stuff. I'll have no idea if there's anyone Division 1 that's Kyber and stuff. Pretty crazy. I mean, you had to have been crazy perfect to be in the Kyber League, so I'm not too concerned about it. We'll see. I really thought it was going to be 5 weeks. Where did I get that in my damn head? Oh, well, I guess tomorrow we'll have some fun and kick ass. It doesn't really matter where we finish because I'm not going to be able to get Kyber. Well, damn it. It's like last time when I couldn't get to damn Chromium because we were shorted. So, I don't know. I've gotten what I got, and I'll have the rank to... Really, all you need is Chromium so you can get into here and get the rewards. So, I'm not too concerned about it. It is what it is. So, it's all good in the hood. All right, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages. That being said, thank you guys for stopping in. We're going to go round this thing off. I know my boy Urs is getting ready to ramp up. He's getting his his Carillion lights ready, and the women ready, and the whole hall ready for some fun action in GAC tonight. So make sure you check out my boy Urs on the hall and watch him. We'll have some more stuff tomorrow. I'll do some more. We'll do the lunch stream, and then I'll be back tomorrow for some Battlefront 2. We got some PC gaming night going on tomorrow. Wednesday will be the Wednesday stream. Thursday we'll do the BCM roster review. I'm still putting that into the works to make sure everything's good to go. I will try to play some Naruto this week. I'll probably play this Saturday. I'll have to see what things schedule is, but we'll do some Boruto this week as well. Must count the review week. That's crazy. All right, I'm not crazy. Thank you, Brandon. So make sure you give us a thumbs up, subscribe, all that good stuff. So on behalf of myself and everybody here at RSG, thank you guys for so much for hanging out with me. Hope it brought you something fun. Have a great rest of your night. I'll see you guys over the hall. With that, peace out.